Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys.
Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west.
It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the end.
Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, they've been on top of their game from the opening tip of the new season. Each time out, they seem to be refining their approach and getting more confident as a unit. They've got to feel good about how things are starting to take shape. We could be looking at 4 quarters of end-to-end basketball tonight. Both teams extremely athletic. Kenny, who were some of the more athletic guys you played against?
Most athletic guys, wow. I think at the point guard position there was a lot of athletic guys, but the guy who was probably toughest to keep out of the lane.
Yo, Freak, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. How's the family? CC good? All the time. Sure. Got to keep the support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man. Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right? Not a chance, Freak.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Sacramento Kings. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Iman Shumpert has come in for Kevin Love. Muhammad, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. On the court for Cleveland, Mohamed in at 2 guard. Amon Shumpert is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Fry in at the 5 down low. 2 shots. And so he makes both from the line. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Barnes. Here's McLemore. And he lays it straight in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Dellavedova, the pass to Muhammad. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Warriors. Alex Len comes in for Green. A switch here also for Cleveland. Evans is checked in.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Dellavedova dishes to Muhammad. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Muhammad. It's stolen by McLemore. Over in the corner, Barnes. Lets it go from 11. Here's Varejão. The shot no good. Evans with some nice D. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Down low. It's deflected and stolen by Fry. Dellavedova kicks to Muhammad. Evans outside. Dishes it to Muhammad. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 6 points for Freak. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
That drops. McLemore's got 5 now.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Dellavedova, the pass to Muhammad. Pass to Shumpert. Fry at the elbow. Here's Muhammad. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shot misses. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself. Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the Green, and it's Harrison Barnes in for Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 5. On the court for Cleveland, Mohamed in at shooting guard. Evans is out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Amon Shumpert, and it's Dellavedova in at the 1. Mohamed, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1, Steph Curry, and of course, Klay Thompson.
Well, these two guys both were phenomenal last year, and either one would be a guy you want to make sure he gets the ball, especially late in a game that you want to win.
Both free throws good from Muhammad.
A good night for Freak. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves played a role for them. He ended with 7 points, and he was a free throw machine. A ton of his work done at the charity stripe. Performances like this is a big reason why they've been so strong to start the season.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Feeds it to Dellavedova. Out to the right wing. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Thompson, and the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And McLemore kicks to Barnes. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Here's McLemore. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Trains it from 9 feet away. Muhammad's got 10 points. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Len. The feed to McLemore. He kicks it to Thompson. Uncovered. The shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Muhammad dishes to Dellavedova. Evans passes to Shumpert. From past the arc. And so we wrap up.
Yes, Kevin.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Anderson Varejão's checked in for the Warriors. Len comes in for Draymond Green. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Iman Shumpert has come in for LeBron. Muhammad, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Len out there with Anderson Varejão. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Shumpert in the corner. At the elbow, it's Freak. The shot will not go. Good D by Thompson.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a wide open look for Freak. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Curry kicks to Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Love dishes to Muhammad. And that one's good. Muhammad's got 12 in the game.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Muhammad inside. It's up against Thompson. And good on the basket. Book it. 14 points for Freak.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that. This game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
The Warriors have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. And so Thompson nails both of them. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. It's deflected. Stolen by Varejao. Barnes kicks to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The dish now to Muhammad. It's rebounded by Golden State. Varejao's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Thompson, and stolen by Love. Here's Dellavedova. What a play! And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter, Mike. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith with Stephen Curry. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There's no...
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious...
Endorsements is where your agent, Dom Pagnotti, will keep you up to date on all your potential partners. As your star power grows, your endorsement opportunities will grow with it. Consider contract offers carefully. While major brands are willing to pay big money for your name, they also demand a large commitment of off days. Time is valuable for an NBA superstar. Don't overpromise.
All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Tonight, we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor, and he shoots the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural
We are in Sacramento, California, home for the Kings in an interconference basketball game here. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Marcus Cousins, and it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Muhammad, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Muhammad. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the middle, and stolen by Koufos. Collison, the pass to Gay. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Gay's got his second basket of the game. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
Collison against Irving. Collison kicks to Thornton. Bangs home the trifecta.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Love. Latrey. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
James against Gay. It's Koufos atop the key. Just 4 to shoot. And a wide open look for Thornton. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 4 assists in the game. The pass to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Stolen by Gay. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Collison against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Moniunas. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Sacramento. Calderon comes in for Marcus Thornton. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evans comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Cannony's checked in for Darren Collison. There's a screen by Moniunas. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Muhammad sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Koufos. A second chance effort. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Shumpert. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his... We'll go for a different look here. Moniunas is checked in for Koufos. Gay comes in for Meeks. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. And it's Collison in for Jose Calderon. Collison is out there with Thornton. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Moniunas in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
James dishes to Irving. Pass to Muhammad. Love outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. The Kings trail by 6. The dish to Gay. Cousins with a screen on James. Back to Thornton. There's the triple. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. Go ahead to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he nails the third.
You look at what Thornton has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
And Muhammad kicks to James. He dishes it to Muhammad. Stolen by Gay. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Gay with the ball.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. Thompson sets the pick for James. Shot off the pick. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Passes it to Collison. Thornton with it. Out defended by Freak. Thornton no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
James, the pass to Muhammad. And another miss by Cleveland.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard. Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Dishes to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Collison. Irving kicks to Thompson. The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That free throw good from Thompson. And he makes both free throws. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Gay outside. He kicks to Thornton. There's a screen by Moniunas. Thornton with a screen for Collison. It's Gay with the drive. Tries again, and Cousins with the lay-in. Cousins has got the lead up to 1 now for Sacramento.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's blocked. Now Thornton, he's got 10. Collison with it. Feeds to Cousins. Just 3 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got 6 assists in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a... Marcus Thornton. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Collison. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mohammed in at shooting guard. Evans is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert. In at the 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
The feed to Cousins. Shoots from 8, and that one's good. Cousins has got 11 in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
There's the pick. And Mohammed kicks to Evans. And here's Freak. 6 on the shot clock. That's good on the jump shot. Mohammed's got 5.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Left side, Collison. Meeks outside. Good.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And that is good. 8 points for Freak.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Screen by Cousins. Collison dishes to Cousins. Mohammed pulls it in. The Cavaliers trailing. Inside. Here's Shumpert. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Shumpert's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. That doesn't go either for Cousins. Here's Mohammed. No good on that last second. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Some changes for Sacramento. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Cousins. Cannon comes in for Moniunas. And it's Collison in for Rudy Gay. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Love. Iman Shumpert has come in for James. Mohammed, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. They've got Isaiah Cannon. Collison is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Calderon. And it's Meeks in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Cannon. And that comes off the assist by Calderon.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like did, but boy, that was a nice job.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Mohammed. Off the left rim and out.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And so Cannon nails both of them. They get a hand on it. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, they made a great run, but you were able to hold on. How did you do it?
Just try to keep attacking, try to get to the free throw line, stop the clock, put pressure on their defense, and just try to keep as much pressure on them as possible. You know, this is the new season, and we came in and took care of job on the road, and hopefully we continue to get better.
LeBron, congratulations. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-one or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
I love the contribution he gave with his long-range shooting tonight. He was on fire. That turned out to be the big key for them. If someone drove the lane and the defense collapsed, they would always kick it to him for another three. Splaka Katayow!
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals updates, vote on the top plays you want to see, and give you a chance at some BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our first 2K TV postseason show of the year. We take a quick look at the NBA playoffs, give you all the important road to the finals.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Clippers out in Los Angeles. Looking at the Clippers, they're coming in off a win in their last game against Phoenix. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. And let us talk, guys, about DeAndre Jordan. Incredible player, but if this game comes down to the wire, we might see the hacka, and I know you have some thoughts on this, big fella. You don't even like us to call it the hacka Shaq.
Yeah, because it didn't work. It definitely didn't work for me. So whoever they're hacking, call it them. We all know that free throws are part of the game, and it's a viable strategy. He has improved on his free throws, but he is a liability in late-game situations. But as long as he hits them when he needs to hit them, he'll be okay. He has to hit at least one.
Well, I think, if you're a dominant player like Shaq was, then the hacker Shaq doesn't work because he was so dominant in other areas. But certain guys, DeAndre now is starting to be dominant in other areas, so it's starting not to work as well. He's starting to increase his play and his scoring ability and
It's the Clippers and the City of Angels for a little interconference action here at the Staples Center. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. It has not been a dramatic change this season to the performance last year. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Muhammad out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the small forward. Feeds it to Redick. Elbow shot is on the way. No good. Excellent D there from Muhammad.
It has not been an easy quarter for him. at least offensively speaking.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Smith.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Paul passes to Griffin. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Redick dishes to Griffin. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Paul. And again, no good by the Clippers. Cleveland leading by 7. Smith outside. To the paint. Here's LeBron. Paul with the steal. Over in the corner, Green. Off target from three-point range. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Kings.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Cleveland moving it around. James kicks to Muhammad. All alone. And he hits the jump shot.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. The Cavaliers leading by 3. We've got Green. Cole Aldrich is out there with Griffin. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Crawford at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. James outside. He's looking for Love and finds him. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from J.J. Redick. Dellavedova kicks to Muhammad. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. LeBron against Green. The drive by James. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Love throws it down.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Love with the screen on Crawford. Here's Muhammad. Here's Thompson, and it's blocked by Jordan. They retain possession, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebound by Smith.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Both shots good from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, That's superb.
Redick dishes to Griffin. And it's Crawford, top of the key. And stolen by Love. Smith kicks to Muhammad. Great D that time from Griffin.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Muhammad dishes to Love. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Taking a look at some stats for DeAndre Jordan. He's coming off an excellent season. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage. And he ranks second overall in rebounding. Just a tremendous presence on the interior.
And there was a block party up in here last season. Woo-hoo-wee! Clearly the best at what he does in that regard.
Ball's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Griffin can't get it to go in. Cleveland leading by 6. And Muhammad kicks to Love. Here's Dellavedova. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that. I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail.
So we've reached the...
Thank you, Kip.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Muhammad comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Muhammad. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
And it's Paul penetrating. He kicks it to Redick. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Another shot. Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 11 on the basket from Griffin.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win. Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Paul's got 13 points. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Thompson passes to Muhammad. Cleveland moving it around. Freak sets a screen for LeBron. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
A different look for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And then for Cleveland, Evans comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Shumpert in there for Kevin Love. Here's Pierce. And the shot no good, a bit short. For Cleveland, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Shumpert, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
They get it back. Griffin, and he dunks it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And a wide open look for James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Griffin dishes to Crawford, and the layup's good off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
On the wing, Shumpert. Kicks to Muhammad. Passes it to Dellavedova. Looks for Evans, gets it to him. Here's Muhammad. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 8. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Paul with the ball. 13 points in the game. The shot by Pierce will not go. Now Muhammad. The feed to Dellavedova. Shoots over Griffin, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back again.
Yeah, kudos for him.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This was all.
LeBron for
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight. He was nearly 60% from the field. Ernie, 60. That's Shaq-like numbers. Okay, that's Kenny Smith-like numbers. I'm telling you, this guy was outstanding. I love the way he shot it all over the place.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. It is clear now that the Lakers are going to have to start the rebuilding process. Some nice players to build around already, but how long do you think it'll be, Kenny, until we see the Lakers as a title contender again?
Wow, title contender? Whew. Who knows? It really depends on how these young stars develop and how quickly they do it. But they have talent at every position. But the West is the toughest league to be in when you're young.
And with the new salary cap coming and Kobe's contract coming off the books, soon they'll have a ton of money to spend on.
Always something going on here in LA. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them.
And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And it's Muhammad in for Smith. So on the floor for Cleveland, Muhammad in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And he gets the bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Williams for three. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Shumpert passes to Muhammad. Love against Mozgov. Goes up the baseline. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Muhammad's got his first bucket in this one. Russell dishes to Randall. Williams for three. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Williams with the ball, now guarded by Shumpert. Williams gets the bucket.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And that one's good. Muhammad's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland. LA has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Irving against Russell. Here's Mozgov. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Donald Sloan comes in for Russell. Evans, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. And Freak throws it down.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Sloan. Here's Clarkson. And again, the Lakers no good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And Shumpert kicks to Muhammad. There's the dish to Evans. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. 2 on the clock.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Lakers lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy. When you have that sort of focus. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Julius Randle's checked in for Mozgov. P.J. Tucker comes in for Kobe. Lou Williams is checked in for Clarkson. And it's Russell in for Donald Sloan. On the court for Cleveland, Mohammed in at 2-guard. Channing Frye out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Shumpert in at the 3. Tucker can't get it to go. Cavaliers trail by 8. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Irving. Shot from 12. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Julius Randle picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Both free throws good for Irving.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Russell with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Randle, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the line for him here. He misses the free throw.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Outside Williams from deep. Randle kicks to Russell. Nobody near Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
To the left wing. Tucker, the pass to Randle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Feeds it to Hibbert to end the drought. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 8 here in this one already. In the first half.
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the...
33. Your safety is our number 1 priority. In the event of emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary.
The third quarter now beginning, both sides. Comes in for P.J. Tucker. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Russell. Then for the Cavaliers, Iman Shumpert is checked in for Love. Muhammad comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. We've got Lewis Williams. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Donald Sloan. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Here's Sloan. Kicks it to Mozgov. That's good. Mozgov's got 6.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Back to James. And the layup is good. 12 points for him.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Now, here's Clarkson, covered by Muhammad. A floater. Here's Sloan. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sloan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Another 3 for Cleveland.
It only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
And Sloan kicks to Clarkson.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Sloan. Picked by Mozgov. Shoots from 12. Sloan's shot is off.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Back to Shumpert. Here's Muhammad. Cleveland the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sloan, and play stops as it looks. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and LeBron James.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan.
Do you feel like if you stepped up your game more?
I don't know where you're going with that question. I thought my game was on point and we won, so I don't think any of that really matters anyway. I'll take the W all day long.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when you gonna get her a ring?
Okay, wow. We turning this press conference into an episode of As the Freak Turns or something? Because I know you didn't just go from talking basketball to asking me when I'm gonna propose to the most beautiful girl in the world. Hi, baby. I know you're listening, Yvette. So let's just say that she knows exactly where we stand, and the rest ain't none of your business. All right? That's it for tonight, y'all. Thank you.
Tell them where I'm from. Make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums.
On the top plays you want to see and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. It's our
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they haven't yet found their groove. They're still trying to make adjustments to try and change the momentum here early in the season. Each game out right now, as their coach has reiterated, is another invaluable opportunity to refine their approach and make improvements. We're going to be watching Joakim Noah in this one, former Defensive Player of the Year. What he gives this team goes far beyond what you see in the stat sheet, though. And Shaq, you used to go surfing with him in Hawaii.
Surfing?
Is this correct? Is this correct?
Yeah, we had to stop because, you know, he's a wild child. I'm out there one day. He's behind me. I fall off. When I come up, his surfboard hits me in the head. I got a gash on my head. So no more surfing with me.
Oh, that's where that gas came from?
Yeah.
What?
From him. But,
Come on,
yes,
man.
yeah, but, you know, he's my guy. You know, what I like about him is his energy and presence on the floor rub off on everyone else on the team. He's an emotional leader. And the way he plays, it just motivates everybody out there. But no more surfing for me in this game.
Have you been surfing with Joe?
Never been, but I didn't know he was that team-oriented where he would just, like, be part of a surf crew. But that guy plays great on both ends.
It's game time in Cleveland. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And they pulled off a 3-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but... Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
You know, it perhaps could serve as a rallying point for him, Greg. I mean, sometimes after a big loss like that, it can be a catalyst or a wake-up call for the locker room.
So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. The big men are Gibson and Noah, and it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. Bulls trail by 6. Butler dishes to Noah. McDermott, no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. McDermott's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Rose. Muhammad pulls it in. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step. And Freak is well known to be a workout. My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Jumper off the screen, and he gets it to go. Muhammad's got his second basket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
To the middle. And Thompson kicks to Muhammad. Six to shoot. He dishes it to Love. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Love's got his first basket of the night. Bulls trail by 5. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can.
Big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evans comes in for Kevin Love. Barnes, he's checked in for James. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. Mirotic has a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Mirotic has got himself on the board with 3 there. Evans outside. There's the pass to Muhammad. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good from 18. Udrih, the pass to Mirotic. Right block shot. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these 2 teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Bulls trail by 4. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Muhammad. And easy 2 points on the layup. Muhammad's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Mirotic. 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Now, when someone like LeBron talks about the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Frye. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. And it's Muhammad in for J.R. Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Doug McDermott comes in for Portis. Butler, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. And it's Rose in for Udrih. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Muhammad. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Mirotic has it going on tonight. 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Fires, high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Love kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Muhammad. LeBron outside. Thompson, a screen on Gibson. The drive by LeBron. Thompson misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, 'cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And the wide open shot from Rose. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Well, wide open look for Love. Another miss by Love.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Gibson with the screen on James. Rose kicks to Mirotic. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about position. In anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Mirotic the screen. Butler dishes to Rose. And the rejection by LeBron.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.